One of the mistakes you can make as e-commerce business owner is not keeping record. And one of the important records you must keep when you are running e-commerce business is going to be your orders record, which is also known as CRM. This simply means you want to track how the order is coming in, how they are being delivered, which of the order is being pending, and so on and so forth, instead of you doing the guesswork, which order has been delivered or which order has been pending. And that is exactly what I'll be showing you in this video. I'll be walking you through the 4 platforms you can use for your CRM system, and this is going to benefit you whether you are looking for free or paid software. And I'm also going to be showing you step-by-step practical on how you can set up your CRM software with the CRM software I personally use for my business. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Now, the number 1 software I'm going to be recommending on this list is going to be Zoho CRM. Now, CRM software is not only for e-commerce business, it's also for people who is into the digital marketing or other business entirely that you just want to track your customer or your leads or your deals record. So with Zoho CRM software, when you come to pricing, all these software are almost the same, although some of them has different functionality, right? But with Zoho CRM, you can see that you can get it for less than 6,000 Naira if you are from Nigeria. If you are not from Nigeria and you want to pay in USD, you can see that it's about 12,000 Naira. So it's better to pay in Naira because it's way cheaper that way. So if you are paying monthly, it's going to be about 8,600 Naira. Now, I don't think 8,600 Naira is too much investment for your business. And the fact that this thing is going to really help you to know which of the order is waiting or which of the order you need to deliver and which day you need to deliver them. This thing is very helpful. So I'm going to walk you through the one I use later in this video. So 8,600 Naira or 9,000 Naira is a good investment you can make for your business. Now, the second one on my list is going to be Hotspot. Now, Hotspot, they are very old in the game and they are good if you are kind of looking for like more functionality. The only problem I have with Hotspot is that it's kind of complicated to set up, but they kind of have more functionality compared to the other CRM software. So with Hotspot, you can see for business and enterprise, so you can see that it's about 800 Naira per month, but you don't actually need this. So you want to come to this individual or small team. So you can see from here that you can get it for free, but the only issue I have with Hotspot is that it's complex to set up. And if you want to get more functionality, like you can get it for about $15 per month. You get so with this $0 per month, you are going to be able to have 2 users. Maybe let's say you have a salesperson and you also have a maybe marketing or something like that. So or the person that is closing the deals and all that. So you can have 2 different people in the system. But if you want to go on the paid plan, you have $15 per seat. That is $15 for every person you add into the system. Now, the third software on this list is going to be Zoho. And one thing about Zoho is that just like Hotspot, you can use this tool for free. That is if you are looking for the free version. And with Zoho, it's not as complex as Hotspot. But so for you to use Zoho, you just have to set up accounts for free. And once you set up accounts, all you need is to download the template. Now, for you to download Zoho template, you just want to come to this part where you see template and you want to type CRM right here. So once you type CRM, you want to click on search, or you can type say CRM and you are going to find a lot of CRM here. So you just want to check the one that fits your need, then you are good to go. Also, you can just search on YouTube the template, the CRM templates you can actually use. And for any of these services I've been recommending so far, if you want to get any of them, you can just check the description of this video. I'm going to leave the link on how you can get them here. Now, the last one on this list, which is the one I personally use for my e-commerce business, is Begin by Zoho. Now, and the reason why I choose Begin by Zoho is because it's kind of similar to when you are using spreadsheets, and it's easy to use. It has a very clean interface, and the fact that I can even set my currency in Naira, while the other one like Hotspot and others, you can only set your currency in USD. So that is why I choose Begin by Zoho. Now I'm planning to migrate to Zoho CRM, which is this particular one, very soon. But right now, this is the one I'm currently using. And in this video, I'm just going to walk you through on how you can set it up, because I promised in one of my videos that I'm going to walk you guys through on how you can set up a CRM system for your e-commerce business, especially if you run e-commerce business in Nigeria. So the price for this is, for the yearly plan, you can get this for like 3,360 per month. If you are going to be getting the paying for it monthly, is about less than 4,500 per month. So 4,500 per month is not too much investment you can make for your business. But if you want to get a lot of discounts, you can just go for the yearly plan. So for you to sign up, you just want to click on this start free trial. So once you click on that, you can either fill in your information, your name, business email, then password. Then you can fill in your phone number. Then you click on sign up. But I like to sign up with email, so I'm just going to click on Gmail logo right here, so that I can sign up with Gmail. So once I get it, I'm just going to click on any of these email I want to sign up with. So once I do that, I'm just going to click on continue. So at this point, I'm just going to click on agree, then click on create account. Alright, so once you get in, this is what is going to pop up, and you can just put your company name here. So I'm just going to put Samgreen Naija right here. So for the phone number, I'm just going to put a random phone number here. Then you can see that the currency here is going to be showing Naira. If you are from other country as well, you can choose your country currency, or if you want to use USD, you can use USD. But I'm going to be using Naira because most of my sales is going to be coming in Naira, so that I can easily track it. So once I do that, I'm just going to click on explore begin. Alright, so once you access it, this is how your interface is going to look like. So this one is basically designed for people that get leads. So you can see it have qualification, they have need analysis, proposal, all these things. So but the one you are going to be needing, I'm going to be walking through on how you can set it up for your specifically designed for e-commerce business. So if I click on this clone for your template, so I'm just going to click on for team. So I'm going to do order fulfillment. I'm going to click on order fulfillment, click on it, then I'm going to click on use this template. All right, so you can see it's going to pop up. You can see that it's now showing another thing entirely. You can see order received, preparation, needs customer, this thing, production, we have packaging, we have shipped, we have cancelled, and okay, so it's supposed to be order successful and failed delivery. So for you to edit this thing, I'm just going to be walking through the process on how you can set this thing up. Although I may not be able to cover everything in this video, because so for you to use this thing effectively, you need to automate the order process. But I'm going to talk about that maybe in another video if I have the time. So for you to set this up properly, let me show you how my own look like. Alright, so this is how my own look like. Now it was supposed to start with order received, right? Before this contacted. But because once my order is received, the customer automatically confirm the order by themselves. So for you can put the first step should be order received, then contacted, then maybe ready to buy. Maybe when we have talked to the customer, ready to buy. But for my own, I use contacted, set to be delivered. So because once they we contact them, we set to deliver it. Then if the customer need more, if we need to talk to the customer more for one reason or the other, we put it in need follow up. Maybe the customer say bring it by month end, or the customer say call me back, I'm busy now. We just put it at this need follow up. Then we have vote or cancel order, which are the customer that say this is not what I was expecting, or this is not what I saw on your website or something like that. We just cancel it. Or some customer that place order but they did not put their valid phone number, just going to mark as vote. Then the other one is going to be successful delivery. Then we have failed delivery. So for you to set this up now, you want to click on setting. So once you get here, you want to click on this stage. Now under this stage, you can see that we have sales pipeline, which is the first one we have before. Then we have order fulfillment. So we are dealing with this order fulfillment, and you can see that it has 7 stages. So you want to edit each of this order. We can leave this order received, and the second this thing is going to be contacted. So you can see we have order received, contacted, then maybe ready to buy. We put ready to buy. Then we are going to put set to be delivered. And then lastly, we are going to put just in case of customer that cancel or they don't have a valid information, they don't place order with valid information, we're just going to put vote/cancelled. Alright, so the last stage is the closing stage. So we have shipped and we have cancel. So in my own case, I'm just going to put successful delivery, right? And we have failed delivery. Alright, so right now we have set everything up. We have when the order is received, this is where it's going to land. Then when you contact the customer, it's going to land there. When they are ready to buy, you put it here. When the order is set to be delivered, you put it here. And when maybe the customer places order with wrong information, or they cancel the order after placing it, you just put it there. Then we have the closing. Is either the order is successful or the order is failed delivery. So now, if I come back to this pipeline now, you see that something have changed. So you can see that all these things have changed compared to what we have before, right? So this is for the pipeline. Now, another thing you have to keep in mind is that once the customer places an order, the customer information have to be on this system for this thing to really work, which includes the customer name, phone number, address. Those are the three most important things: customer name, phone number, address, and email as well. You need customer email. Now, for you to do that, you will have to come back to this setting again. So once you click on this setting, you want to click on these fields. So under these fields, you can see that we have contact, we have company, and we have product. Now the one we're actually looking for is going to be this contact. So you might want to, this is the customer first name, last name, title. You don't actually need this title, you can delete it. Delete. Then we have email address. You can leave that. You can remove the company name as well. This mobile, you can, let me see, you can delete it. Delete the mobile. So this phone is going to be phone number. We have home phone. You don't actually need this as well. This email opts out. You don't need. There's a lot of things you don't actually need there. So you might want to delete everything. So I'm just going to delete everything and come back here and show you what you actually need. Alright, so far this is, I've removed it and we have first name, last name, email address, phone number, email opt-out. You can't delete this, so you have to leave it. Then the description is going to be like the notes. If there's any updates about the order, maybe the customer is not picking call or the customer number is not going, you can actually use this note to put that. Now we have to add address, right? So you can just come here, click on this customize. So you want to click on this, once you get here, you want to click on this custom feeds. Then you want to put delivery address. Now, if you are someone like me that have, because I usually have delivery address, nearest bus stop, and delivery state, you can actually do all these things one by one. This is only, I'm only going to put delivery address. So once I write that, I'm just going to come to this feed. Then I'm going to put text. So it's going to be single line text. Then I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to click on save. So once I do that, I can drop it right here. Alright, so it's going to be delivery address. Alright, so that is everything we need. Although if you need any other thing, you can still add it up. Now, that is basically how you can set this thing up. You have set up the interface, which is the pipeline, and you have set the customer information. Now, anytime you have an order, initially you are supposed to automate this so that the order is going to pop up when you have an order. But for you to add new order, you just want to click on this new order. Then you want to put the customer order name. So for me, I might said I usually use product number. If you notice right here, I don't use product name. So you can see that all my products is in number, product 904, product 351, and all that. But you can actually put, let's say, luxury bag. Then contact name, which is the customer name. Click on this new customer or contact. So you want to put the first customer first name, last name, email address, phone number. And also one thing I forget to mention is that I also use WhatsApp number. I usually use customer WhatsApp number. So you can see that if I click here, all this thing is not enabled. We only have about 4, right? So we want to add the address, which is the customer address. And I said earlier, if you also use a WhatsApp number, like you ask for customer WhatsApp number, you want to add it as a custom feed as well. So I will not have time to go through that. So I'm just going to put the customer name. Let me just say Temidayo. Then I'm going to put Samuel. Then I'm going to put Samuel 003 at gmail.com. Then I'm going to put phone number. I'm just going to put let me just say random phone number. Then the address, I'm just going to put maybe 22 K-Way Street, Lagos. Now, as I said earlier, this thing, the way it is now, you have to be manually coming here and be inputting all this information. But if you use an automation software, anytime you get an order, it's just going to push all the information, like this name, last name, first name, email address, all these things. It's going to push it to this software. You understand? So if you are looking for, because different people use different forms or different way of getting their order. So I can't really cover it in this video because maybe the one I'm using is not the same way the one you are using, and it's not the same one other people are using. So different automation, we have to use different automation for different things. But if you don't mind coming here and be updating it like this, you are good to go. But if you want something that is going to save you time, because this thing sometimes, imagine you have like 100 orders and you have to manually be coming here and be copying this, and one by one is going to be time consuming. And that is why most people don't use CRM software. I was also in this shoe before. So what I do is that I outsource it, like I give it the job to someone to be doing. You understand? So it was later when I found out that I can actually automate this process. That is when I now automate it, and the person is still doing it, but it now does less job. Like the person don't have to come here every time and input all this information. You get? So it's just automation. So if you want me to help you to automate it, you can just send me a message on Instagram. You are going to find the link in the description of this video. So I'm just going to click on save once I input all the information. So it means that we are delivering luxury bag to Samuel, and I can also put the company name, but you don't actually need them. I'm supposed to edit this thing. I'm supposed to remove this. Now, once you do that, now it's time to put the stages. So the stages, is it a new order, or you have contacted the customer, or the customer is ready to buy, or this order is set to deliver, or it's a cancel order, or it's a successful delivery, or it's a failed delivery. So in most cases, it's either going to be order received, contacted, ready to buy, or set to be delivered, or maybe vote. Understand? So I'm just going to put it at ready to buy. That means the customer place order, and I've messaged the customer, and customer say no problem, bring it so day. That is it. Now once I do that, I'm going to put the amount. Let's say the product is 39,000 naira. Sorry, 39,000. You can see it's in NGN, which is Nigeria naira. Now when this customer wants this order to be delivered, that is going to be the closing date. So I'm just going to put the closing date. Let's say the customer wants us to deliver this order by Monday, right? So I'm just going to put Monday, and once I do that, I'm just going to click on save. Right, so once I do that, I'm going to click on save. So once I click on save, I'm going to come back to the dashboard. You can see that we have the orders here right now. So you can see that luxury bag to be delivered to somewhere on January 13, and the price is 39,000 naira. So basically that is how the thing is going to appear on your dashboard. I said earlier, there's if you want to, you can automate this process, right? You can automate, especially when it comes to the customer information, you can automate it. Although you still have to manually come here and input the order information. Although you can still automate this task, that is to create new order as well, but in most cases I would just advise you to do it manually if you have the time, or if you can outsource it for someone, because even though you automate it, sometimes you might still need to come here and change few things. But if you don't mind, you can just do it. So basically that is the top 4 CRM software you can actually use, and the one that I personally use is the Begin by Zoho. And if you want to register with Begin by Zoho, you can just check the description of this video and you are going to find a link there. So for a recap, the 4 CRM software you can use is Zoho CRM, which costs about 9,000 naira per month if you are from Nigeria. If you are from other country, it costs about $12 per month. You can also use Hotspot. Now for Hotspot, you can use it for free, or you can pay $15 per seat if you want more functionality. You can also use Notion and download the Notion template, which is CRM template. And finally, you can use Begin by Zoho. So basically that is everything I'm going to cover in this video. And if you find this video helpful, you might want to check the description of this video. I have some other free resources that are going to help you on your e-commerce journey. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find this helpful, share with your friends, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.